What is going on, YouTube? Crypto for Change here. My name's David, and today we're going to take a look at the top 5 cryptos to buy now, ending out 2021, moving into 2022 to hopefully help us become crypto millionaires by the end of 2022. I'm also going to throw in 2 additional cryptos that we'll be launching this month that you will want to get in on and don't want to miss out. So make sure to watch the entire video because those will be coming near the end. And if you'll do me the favor of smashing that like button, if you're new to the channel and want to stay up to date on all the content that I'm dropping, make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. There's going to be some cool interviews coming up and some giveaways, so you won't want to miss out on those. And without further ado, let's get into the top 5 cryptos I am buying now into 2022 to make 2022 my crypto millionaire year. Let's get it. So we are going to take a look at these cryptos by coming over to coinmarketcap.com. If you're not familiar with it, it is a great tool and a website that you can use to do some research on cryptos to really see not just, what they are and what they're about, but also where to buy, where to stake, and get connected to the community that is with each token or each crypto so that you can further learn more about it. So like I said, we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 cryptos to buy now in December of 2021 as we get ready for 2022. Now, obviously, the past few weeks in the crypto market, we've seen some red. Most everything right now has been in the red. It's been going down. So I think there are some great buying opportunities here. If you've already have a portfolio in crypto to dollar cost average into maybe some of the projects you're already in, or if you're not familiar with some of the ones I mentioned, maybe you'll be able to start dollar cost averaging into some new ones. But I do see massive potential for each of these because each of them are in a different area or a different niche in the crypto space, and each of them could easily disrupt that industry and become giants in it. So without further ado, let's jump into the top 5. And the first one that I want to talk about is actually Bitcoin. It's not going to be an altcoin. We have to give props where props are due, and Bitcoin is a giant. It is the leader in the space. It was the first cryptocurrency, and just everything that Bitcoin is. We wouldn't have all these altcoins if it wasn't for Bitcoin being created and really leading the way. Now, if we come down and we look at the chart, we can just see that for the, this is all time, but realistically, the last year, which has been right in through here, we've seen a massive bull run and it has ran up. We saw those highs back in early May, roughly right in the 60,000 range. Then we fell all the way back down into the low 30s. I think we even hit like 29, 28 at one point. I actually bought a little bit there. And then we saw it run all the way back up. We hit almost, I think it was 69,000 for Bitcoin. And since then, we have obviously come all the way back down to where we're sitting right under 50,000. Now, Bitcoin could still continue to bleed out. We've seen it. This, bear, little dip right here took quite a while. And so we may not be to the bottom of this dip. This could dip into the low 40s, maybe even back into the 30,000 range. But I don't think that Bitcoin's run is done. I think we're still going to see Bitcoin running to at least 80 to 125,000. I know that's a decent range, but realistically by 2022, I think we're going to see Bitcoin set a new all-time high. So I do think owning Bitcoin is a good thing. You're seeing the big guys. Michael Saylor just keeps buying. El Salvador's president is continually buying Bitcoin. And these are long-term holds. Each of the ones I'm mentioning here, these are not cryptos that I'm really swing trading. These are cryptos that I am buying and holding in an account. If I can stake it or just earn some type of passive yield off of it, I am doing so. And obviously, if you're into crypto, you have to own some Bitcoin. It's going to be part of the future, and it's going to be a big part of the future. So I think owning Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation and as a hedge, against, just having your money in a savings account is a good thing if you have the long-term mentality. It's not to say there's not going to be volatility, because obviously in the crypto markets, we're used to volatility every day. Swings can happen at 15% up, 30% down, in a couple days. It's not, far to see that. So Bitcoin is the first one I wanted to talk about just because it's the biggest, it's the first mover, and it's not going anywhere except up, in my opinion. If you look at, the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, it's going to be a behemoth, and you'll want to make sure you're accumulating now so that in the future, it's going to be a powerful thing to own and have in your crypto wallet. So now going on to the second one that I want to talk about is Algorand. Now, Algorand, I feel like should be right there underneath Bitcoin. I know it's sitting right now on the total market cap rank 20, and there are some cryptos ahead of it that realistically shouldn't be there. This one should be in the top 5 for sure. And honestly, I would put it right underneath Bitcoin. I would say it's better than Ethereum. It's better than Cardano, than Solana, and some of these other layer 1 blockchains. It solved the trilemma. It is decentralized. It is globally scalable. There's just so many things. It's green and carbon neutral, whereas some of these others are not and are very energy intensive. So there's so many great things about Algorand. Right now, the price is at $1.59. So if you're looking to get in on a crypto that's, not $49,000 to get one, Algorand could be a great play as we end out 2021 and as we go into 2022. Algorand, I just got back from a conference just a few weeks ago called Decipher. It was in Miami. There were tons of people there, all the way from Algorand super fans to VC, venture capitalists, and even, Anthony Scaramucci, who has gone on public television, and he himself has said that he sees Algorand flipping Ethereum. So if you don't want to take a simple YouTuber's word for it, with saying how big Algorand could be, go watch his videos. He is a guy who has way more money than I do. And him and Skybridge that is investing in cryptocurrency, he is heavily invested in not only Bitcoin, but also in Algorand, and he sees massive potential for Algorand's future as we go on. And if you look realistically at all time, you're going to see that this one has realistically a lot of potential ahead of it. It got listed roughly right around $3 back in 2019. And since then, it got hit realistically because there was a bear market. It got hit and dropped all the way to 10 cents. And since then, it has been making a move up. And I think we are just consolidating right now. And we may still, like I said, with Bitcoin, still could go down. Algorand could go down. So this is another great crypto to be dollar cost averaging into to end out 2021. And I see massive potential as we go into 2022 to possibly 2, 3, 4x your money. Now, the next crypto that I do want to talk about is Opulus. Now, Opulus is going to be a disruptor in the crypto space, but even more so, it is going to be a disruptor in the music industry. If you are not on Twitter, I would recommend to do so. Follow the creator of Opulus, which is Lee Parsons. He formerly was creator of Ditto Music, which is a big music mover in the UK. And they have brought up a lot of great artists in the music industry. But what Opulus is doing is they are actually taking artists, instead of going through a label and releasing their music through that venue and through realistically an older style, they're bringing it straight to the fans. So if you're a fan of an artist, there is a chance that that artist could list their music as a security-backed NFT. You would be able to invest your money in that NFT and own it. And then as the song is released, as it's played on Spotify, iTunes, and different platforms, you would be able to earn royalties and really make money with your artist as they're making money. So I really feel like that is a really cool way to just bridge the gap between just being a consumer of music and following your favorite artist or an artist you like, or just one that you see that could make you, that could earn some money and you could make some as well. It's going to bridge that gap and make the communities even tighter as this thing rolls out. Opulus is also very new. So if we come down right now, we're looking at a price of $3.52. If you've been following the channel, I was showing you guys this a few weeks back to buy it when it was 60 cents, 70 cents. But it just had a launch, back just a few months ago, back in September. It ran all the way to $3.40, which is almost right where we're at now on day one. But then, like I said, it came all the way back down to that 60, 70 cent range. I started accumulating as much as I could there, and we had a really, really nice run up all the way to like $7, I think, and 40 cents. Let's see, where is the all-time high here? Let's go see. All-time high was $7.58. So this one has had a nice run. It has come off that a little bit, almost 50% discount, I would say, since those all-time highs. But I see massive potential going into 2022. Not only has Opulus added a ton of really high caliber talent to its management team and the team that's going to be building this app for the community and just bringing in more and more artists, but they've already launched their first successful NFT with Lil Pump and Soulja Boy's song Mona Lisa. That'll be dropping in the beginning of 2022. But they also just signed Tyga for his next single to drop via an SNFT, so you'll be able to invest in that. And also Super Duper Kyle is releasing an entire album, and there's a couple other artists that are already releasing music. So this one is just getting started, I think, and I see, like I said, massive potential. Jump Capital is partnering with Opulus to help them raise funds and raise awareness for it, and they worked with things like Solana, Chiles, and we've seen what happened with those. And this one is one that has an ERC20, which is an Ethereum token for it, and an ASA, which is an Algorand standard asset. So this one is on both Algorand's blockchain and Ethereum's blockchain. And like I said, there is massive potential, huge opportunity to not only just buy this one, but also stake it and earn passive income. And if you're following the creator on Twitter like I am, they're giving out, free Opulus, and they're actually going to be starting next week giving out even more. So you want to make sure you're following this one because, like I said, Opulus, if you don't know about it, it is going to be a massive disruptor in the music industry. I mean, you're seeing guys even like Gary Vee on Instagram and stuff talk about how, music-backed NFTs and being able to buy them and support your artists are the future. I don't know if he knows about Opulus. I've seen some other projects that have tried doing it, but they realistically haven't followed through. And so far, Opulus has. I actually bought some of Lil Pump and Soulja Boy's SNFT. I fully, so far the process has gone smooth, and we will be getting those SNFTs to our wallet in the beginning of January, and I'm super excited to get that and start listening to music because then I know every single time I'm playing the song, I'm earning money. So another great crypto to buy now to end out 2021 that could have massive gains into 2022. And if you want to know where to buy this one, just because it's not going to be on, your typical Coinbase like a Algorand or a Bitcoin is, whenever you come to coinmarketcap.com, all you have to do is scroll all the way to the bottom and it'll show you what markets you can go and buy this at. I have been buying most of mine on either Qcoin or MXC. You can get it on Uniswap, Gate.io, and they did just have another tier 1 level exchange listing with Huobi Global Exchange, which is a big, big exchange for Opulus. Just more news and makes me more bullish on why I've been buying more with this dip that we've been seeing, and I can't wait to see what's in store for Opulus in 2022. Now, another project that I do want to highlight on that I think has a lot of potential, and not only the potential to grow your money, by capital gains, but also this is one you can stake and earn pretty darn good yield just for to end this year and to go through next year, and that is Yieldly. Now, Yieldly is also on Algorand. It is the first DeFi project built on Algorand, and I see massive potential for this one. Right now, it's sitting right under 2 pennies, and if we come down and we take a look at the chart, it started, I believe it actually listed at zero, a fraction of a penny realistically. I think it was 0.002 is where it started. It kind of had a little run up, and then it came down to about a half a penny. That's where I found out about Yieldly, really about Algorand in general, and just what it can do in the DeFi space and in the layer 1, as it's solved the trilemma that so many of the other layer 1s out there like Ethereum and Solana and you name it realistically are having trouble doing. But Yieldly is a crypto that I see massive potential in. We had a really nice run up earlier or late this year into the almost 3 cent range. Since then, we've consolidated. We've started to make a run back, But like I said, the entire market's down right now. So I think there are great opportunities to dollar cost average into some of these projects and buy. And not only if you own Yieldly can you just hold it. You know, if you're holding Algorand in your Coinbase, you're probably earning like 4% APY. If you have it in governance, you're earning a heck of a lot more. Anywhere between 16 to 18% is what we've been earning for the last 3 months. But if you come over to Yieldly's platform, you can actually stake your Yieldly and earn more Yieldly and algo and be paid 33.1% APY. Now this is a moving APY, so you know it may not be 33% all the time. It goes up, it goes down, but you can also, as you can see, they have other staking pools. You can actually stake your Yieldly and earn more Opulus, and right now it's paying 41.6%. So this is a token on Algorand's platform that not only you can own, but you can also yield farm with it to earn other Algorand standard assets. And Yieldly's roadmap, I just, you know, if you didn't notice the video I just put out about a couple days ago going over their updated roadmap, they have a lot planned for 2022. So I see massive potential for Yieldly. I could even see this one going to 10 cents, which would almost be a 10x from where it's at now. So make sure that you are trying your best to get in on this one. If you're looking at where to buy, like I said, we scroll down. The biggest exchange is MEXC that it is on right now. It will be listing on ZipMex in 2022 as well. And if you're not familiar with just Algorand's ecosystem, if you have an Algorand-based wallet, you can actually swap for most of these on TinyMan, which is it's similar to a Uniswap for Ethereum, is what TinyMan is for Algorand. And I do have videos on the channel going over how to swap and get those. So if you're looking to see how to do it, make sure to go check out my YouTube channel and see, you know, the videos I break down about how to use TinyMan and get your hands on some Opulus and some Yieldly. So another one, or I would say the last one, the fifth crypto that I want to talk about for buying in 2021 to get us ready for 2022 and this massive gains is Decentraland, or ticker symbol MANA. Now this one I had been buying for a while because I knew the metaverse was a thing. I know Facebook has rebranded themselves as the Meta, and you're seeing all these, you know, metaverse tokens and metaverse things being created. But Decentraland was realistically one of the first movers in the space. They already have a metaverse built out that you can actually participate in, buy land in, build in. And I think that because they are one of the first movers in the space, they have a very, very good edge against some of these other projects that are just now getting started. And yes, I know Facebook, it's not going to flop, even though Zuckerberg's really weird and the video he put out on the Meta was really creepy and I didn't really like it. It's Facebook. You know, even though people don't like Facebook, people still use Facebook, and the users it has, you know, are going to, you know, join the metaverse realistically, I think, whether they want to or not, just because that's, you know, honestly what we as humans are. We're consumers. We're going to consume it. So if he builds it, I'm sure people will come. But what I think that does is it further, you know, builds up things like Decentraland to be successful as well. So Decentraland is what I think going to be one of the #1 movers in the metaverse as it gets built out, as people start using the metaverse on a daily, you know, routine, whether that's for play, business, connecting with friends, whatever it may be. Decentraland is going to be leading the charge, I think, in the coming years. And so buying it now at these low prices, right now it's at $3.57. You can see that, you know, once Facebook announced that they were going to be rebranding to the Meta, this is when you saw this spike. And this is just the spike on announcing that they're going to be building the metaverse. You know, and like I said, before Facebook even did that, Decentraland already had a metaverse. So like I said, just the announcement was enough to pump this thing all the way up above $5. Let's see, its all-time high was $5.90. So you're looking at almost a 40% discount there. But I still see massive potential for this one into 2022, you know, as the metaverse continues to get built out, as more people start to use it, spend money there, you know, and everything else that's going in the crypto world. So taking a look again at the top 5 cryptos that I am buying and I'm holding. So these aren't just cryptos that I'm telling you, hey, you should go buy these. They're going to do great. These are cryptos that I'm holding in my portfolio. I have a lot of my money wrapped up in them. I've actually been selling quite a few stocks and companies that I owned and have been owning in stocks to get more of these, because I see the revolution that's happening in crypto, and I see the future that, really is going to be bright for a lot of these. So again, top 5 cryptos I think you need to own now for 2022 is Bitcoin, Algorand, Opulus, Yieldly, and Mana, or Decentraland. Now, I did say, at the start of the video that there's going to be 2 other cryptos that I am watching for the end of 2021 to add on to as they are about to drop their tokens, and I see massive potential for them. One of them is Zone. Now, if you don't know what Zone is, and also I'm a big proponent of the Algorand ecosystem. I think just like you saw Ethereum this past summer have a massive DeFi explosion, I think Algorand is going to be the next token to have its DeFi explosion. And Zone is going to be kind of the niche it's going to be in is the GameFi. So it's going to be, trying to get in on that play to earn, where you can be able to challenge your friends using the Zone token, and then obviously the winner of the game, whether it be chess, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, those are just a few that they're going to be integrating. You'll be able to play with your friends and actually earn crypto while playing those games. They also have a really cool thing called Zobo, which will be a way that they'll be able to get into Discord servers and, monetize that for certain creators or just owners of Discord servers. So I see a lot of potential for Zone. If you want to know more about it, I do have an interview with the CEO of Zone and the creator on my channel. Make sure to go watch that to get more familiar with this one. It is going to be dropping in the middle of December, so we are almost there, probably just 5 to 10 days away from this one going live, and you better believe I'm going to be jumping in and grabbing some. Now, you may be asking, where can I get my hands on this? They're going to be doing their IDO or their initial token offering on TinyMan. So you will have to have a wallet set up, or an Algorand wallet set up, and your algos there, because you'll have to swap for them. So make sure you're ready for that one as it launches. And the next one I do want to talk about for the potential for 2022, as this one's just coming live, is AlgoFi. This is going to be another decentralized finance app, realistically a banking D app on Algorand that we haven't had yet for the Algorand ecosystem. Right now, realistically, we only have Yieldly and the ability to yield farm. AlgoFi is going to introduce a lot more, especially with the addition, and I'll show you the article here, of a stable coin coming to Algorand, the Algorand blockchain. This is going to be, the stable coin is going to be STBL, and they're expecting it to come by year's end. But AlgoFi is going to be a big mover in the Algorand DeFi space and help Algorand's DeFi explode much more. So make sure, and I think the tokens names for this one's going to be Bank, BANK, and Zone obviously will be ZONE, as you're going to be doing your research, due diligence, and searching for these. These 2 projects I see massive potential in, and the last one that I saw massive potential in was Opulus. And if you guys remember, buying at 60 cents, 70 cents, and it ran all the way $7, I could see the same for stuff like Zone and AlgoFi as they launch. The demand for them, not only in the Algorand ecosystem, but I think just as Algorand gets more popular, the demand for these is going to go up. So getting in early and filling your bags, however much that may be, is going to be huge for making 2022 that millionaire year that I'm hoping for, and I know most of us out there are hoping, just to make some good money off this next crypto bull run. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video going over my top 5 cryptos to buy now, December 2021 into 2022, plus my other 2 cryptos that are launching this December here in the next coming days that you need to be buying to get ready for the big run that we're going to see, I think, in 2022. Now, this video, it's for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Make sure to go out there and do your own research when buying these cryptos. But I just wanted to bring you guys the cryptos I am buying, why I am buying them, and the potential I see in these. And like I say, my time horizon is 5, 10, 15 years. These are not projects that I'm day trading, swing trading. These are projects I'm buying, holding, like I said, I was buying Opulus at 60, 70 cents. I saw it run all the way up to 7. I didn't sell any, and now I've just been buying more on the way down because of how much potential I see that it has. So these are some great projects that you can get in on to flip some money, make some big gains for 2022. Thanks for watching, and until next time, let's get out there and make some money.